Hello, everybody. This is the happy Sunday, everybody. Hopefully, everybody's having a blessed day thus far. I am Sita, the founder and inventor of PuffCuff. Hello. It's just me today, and actually, my husband is going to co-host. He went to go let the dogs in so they would stop barking. But I'm here today by myself because my sister is not feeling very well. So hopefully. Oh, see, why you got it? We just got on and you gonna act ugly. Yeah, block you, babe, because we don't deal with the foolishness. Oh, my husband's back. Say hi. This is Garrett, my husband.
Hello.
He's the financer of the whole deal, so y'all be nice to him. Today we are going to be styling with multiple puff cuffs. Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll definitely tell her that. Hope she feels better. She's got twins and her allergies are kicking up. So we're down here in Georgia, allergy alley. So yes, please keep her in your prayer. So like I said, today we're going to style with multiple puff cuffs. I went and got my summer color, and it's stretched, and I did a flexi rod on it. So you guys let me know. Thank you. I was kind of self-conscious about the brightness, but I think I like it. Thank you very much for the compliment. So, thank you. What she did was, I go to a salon in East Cobb, Marietta, called Ziba's. Actually, the lady who owns it is, I think she's Palestinian. But anyway, they do great job on coloring curly hair. So they're the only people I let color my hair. It's not cheap, but it's definitely worth it. And I appreciate you guys let me know that it was a good choice. So I was afraid with all the bleaching and stuff. So like I said, she flat ironed it, but then it was too straight. So I went ahead and flexi rodded it. Hey, so to give it a little bit more texture. So today is going to be interesting because my hair isn't as curly as it normally is, but it does have some curl to it. So I thought this would be a good example of how you can use the puff cuff, and your hair doesn't have to be, like super curly, like straight from a wash and go. You can straighten your hair and add, or stretch your hair and add curl to it. Thank you for all the hearts. Amen. So what we're going to do, we're going to demo 3 styles today. The first style I'm going to show you is based on the, hey Felicia, good to see you again, based on the original puff that we usually do, but like I said, it's going to be on semi-straight hair, and semi-straight hair, and I'm going to show you how to achieve more height. So you can do this, the first time I did this style, I did it on a girl that's slow. Hey, how you doing? I did it when I have my retro twists in. And what it does is, because the original puff cuff gives you, it's not going to pull your hair tight. It gives you more space with your puff, but I mean it makes your puff bigger, but it doesn't give you a lot of height with it. I ordered a couple puff cuffs. You know what, Carmela? We had a little glitch with our website, and I think it had to do with it being leap year. For some reason, some orders did not process. So this week we are going through all the orders that came in that week, and going to make sure that your order will get processed. So just be a little patient. But it was more than just you. We had some other people who had ordered that last week of February, and for some reason their orders didn't get processed, and I think it had to do with leap year. But we'll take care of you this week. But if you ever have a problem with your order from the website, you can always email info@thepuffcuff.com or email shop, SHOP, at thepuffcuff.com with your order number, your address, and your name, and just, inquire about it, and we'll make sure we get it taken care of. Okay, so like I said, this is my hair with the PuffCuff, the original PuffCuff. That's the 5-inch one, the biggest one we have. So you can see it does work still with my hair being, you know, I would say my hair is probably about 80% straight. But, you know, because I don't have a lot of density up here, my puff is kind of flippy floppy. Okay, it's not very high. So we came up with a little trick where you can gather it again because let's say you don't want to put one of the smaller PuffCuffs down by your head because you don't want it to be too tight. So you put the original in, and then I'm going to take the mini, which is the second from the smallest. I'm going to take that and put it up higher on the hair here, and I let that go. And then you see how it gives you more height, and your hair's not tight on your head. Is that cool? I was just like, whoa, that makes so much sense. So you can do the same thing like Felicia. You've got your dreads in. It looks like in your picture you either got dreads or twists, and so you could do the same thing because your twists aren't going to be real thick here at the center, but if you pull it up, okay, twist. So if you pull it up with the original PuffCuff, put it in, so then you know you've got it all gathered and it's not super tight on your head. But if you want more height, then you put in a smaller PuffCuff higher on your ponytail, and then you just kind of let your hair flounce over, and it gives you that height that you want, and still it's a painless puff. So that is our first deal, our first style. So that's, like I said, that's the original PuffCuff with the mini PuffCuff on it 2 or 3 inches higher than the original. So you do the same thing. You're going to push to get it out. As I always say, you push the arms together. Take one out. And then we're going to take out the other one. A minute, if you get to talking crazy. Once again, look at that. No hair, didn't lose a strand. We're going to go on to our second style. And this is based on the puff again, the single puff also. So we're going to start out with, let's start out with the mini. What we're going to do this time, and I've demonstrated this one I think before on natural hair that hasn't been stretched. Thank you. But this is this is going to be a mega bun using 2 PuffCuffs. So you always, when you're putting a PuffCuff in, you want to gather your hair where you want it. You don't want to try to gather your hair, put the PuffCuff in, and then try to maneuver it. You definitely want to put it where you want that bun to be the first time. Otherwise, you have to take it out and start over. And please, y'all, let me know if you have any questions, or let me know if you need me to slow down, or if I'm stuttering, because I need some feedback just so I know you guys are still out there and paying attention. So I'm going to start out with the mini. Thank you for the hearts. This is the mini again, second from the bottom, second from the smallest, sorry. So we're going to put that in. Like I said before, always gather your hair first, clip it around. I have a tendency to use my thumbs to close the hooks. Technically, that's not the best way to do it because, excuse me, when you do this so many times and you put a lot of pressure on these hooks with your thumb, you can break these hooks. You're supposed to push it close together and then let it hook by itself. I had a little extra strand there. Let me get that back in there. So you can push it, crisscross the arms, let them overlap, and then let it hook itself like that. Okay? So this one gives you a little bit more height with your hair, but it doesn't necessarily give you that much volume with your hair. But you can kind of fake it with a bun when you do this. So what we did, we used the mini. We're going to kind of tuck my hair in underneath the mini just to get it in place so I can make my bun. but I don't want to use any bobby pins. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to come back with the original, and I'm hoping this will work because it's kind of backwards while I'm trying to do this in the Periscope window. You take the original, you bring it on the outside of the bun, clip it closed, and then you kind of tuck your hair in the teeth of the outside big puff cuff. So that way you can have a big bun with no, can you guys see that? And then you can smooth it out later. But you have a big bun with no bobby pins. So you don't have to be in the middle of a meeting being like, oh my goodness, something is digging into my brain, because you've got that puff cuff, that secondary puff cuff that's holding it all in place. The other thing that's really cool about this is I've taken like and done a cornrow or a French braid across the top and then brought it up just to give yourself a little bit of, you know, a little decorative front, which is really, really cute. Okay, and just as easy as it goes in is as easy as it comes out. Yep, that's what, you know, with the puff cuff, that was one of our goals. We wanted to make styling hair, styling curly hair as easy and as quick as possible. So, oh, let's try one more or two more styles. How what time are we up? 7:42. Okay. We're trying to end at 8 o'clock so everybody can have their time. What if your hair is thick and coarse? Oh, she must be new to the game, y'all. She said, what if your hair is thick and coarse? Puff Cuff is made for thick and coarse hair. Puff Cuff works where you gather the hair first, put this around, and then your hair expands into it. So that was the purpose of creating this tool, because there is nothing on the market for thick and coarse hair. So this is definitely for you. We've got several YouTube videos. If you look at our YouTube channel, look at our Instagram, our Facebook, you'll see plenty of people with thick and coarse hair using the Puff Cuff. Oh, yes, Miss Neva. Hey, Miss Neva Boo, I got to talk to you, too, about our next upcoming show. So, yes, Neva is on our YouTube channel and on our Instagram page. And I think she's on Facebook, too. But she has a lot of hair, and she is definitely a 4C, all of a 4C. So, she is a very good example of the Puff Cuff being used on thick hair. I have... Well, my hair is naturally curly and not, you know, stretched. I'm about a 4B, between a 4A and a 4B. So I have a lot of hair, but I don't have a lot of, my hair is not thick. I just have a lot of hair per square inch. Okay, so this is my next thing, and I'm going to try. I'm going to try a Mohawk with the semi-straight hair, semi-straight curly hair. So I'm kind of parting off a chunk here in the center. And for this style, we're going to use minis. So I've got my chunk here. And I kind of dreamed about this style last night, so I'm hoping it works. I'm going to have my mini, which is, this is the micro, the smallest one. So this is only about an inch wide. I see people do this all the time. It's a little bit, I'd say it's about the size of a 50-cent piece. Mm-hmm. Yep. So, okay. So you got that one. I'm going to take this chunk in the middle. Put my mini in. Micro. I keep on saying mini, but it's a micro. And kind of flounce that about. But I want that to be more pulled back. Then I'm going to take a couple of chunks from my sides. On both sides, And actually, I'm going to pull this to the front. So I took those chunks from the sides and I pulled them to the front. And I'm going to use another another micro. So this is going to be my front puff. And I've already got the top one, which I pulled the hair from the front and pulled it back. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the back of my hair. Actually, that's kind of cute just by itself. Just so you know, anybody that's using profanity or anything we deem inappropriate, you will get blocked and you won't be invited back. So just don't go there with me. We don't have time for that foolishness. So I'm going to do another chunk in the back. This one's kind of hard to see. I'm just going to, the section that was left in the back, I'm just going to part it straight across. And this one, I have, ouch, sorry, I just stubbed my toe. This one I'm actually going to use the mini, the second from the smallest. And I've got, trying not to grab my first chunk, put that in its own section. Am I grabbing the first chunk?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Got that chunk. And now I'm grabbing the back, the last little bit. And for me, my hair is thicker in the back than it is in the top. I think that happens after you turn 35. And I'm way over 35. So I'm going to do the last one again, and I'm going to use a micro. So now I've got my hawk. Can you guys see it? So you're just going to not frizz, what do you call this? Fluff and tease. That's what it is, tease. I was having a senior moment. Oh, you know, that's okay, because we rebroadcast all of our Periscopes on our YouTube channel. So if you ever miss one, just go to YouTube, but within, give us a couple days, and you can see the rebroadcast of it. So that's it, ladies. And the reason why I pull this to the front is because, and then pull that second one to the back, just so I can have it a little bit tighter. What sizes are in each section? Okay, so the first size, when I did the first chunk, which is right here, this is a micro. When I pulled the sides up, oh, I left a chunk out. Whoops. And the one thing that's cool is with these, it's easy to take them out and reposition them. I can't see because it's backwards. There we go. So I left a chunk out, so I'm going to re-grab that chunk. And redo it. I thought it felt kind of funny. So this piece that I'm actually right here is actually my bang. You guys see that? So this was the first one. I grabbed it, pulled it back, put the micro. I still can't get that piece. Any of that in the second one, kind of pull it back for me.
Yeah, grab.
That? Okay. So we've got the first section in a micro. Then we pulled the sides and pulled them up. They're in a micro. The middle is in a mini because my hair is thicker in the top. And in the back, we used another micro. But you technically, you can do this style with, you know, you just kind of determine how thick your hair is. Because what we do is we created a, we call it the fist test, the ponytail test. So if your ponytail, like if you grab your ponytail and it's less than this at the base, that makes sense? This or smaller, you want to use the micro. If your fingers are touching at the base of your ponytail when you gather it, then you want to use the mini, which is the second size. If you gather your ponytail and you can't close your whole hand around it, then you want to use the junior. The junior is about the size of my palm. I'm going to go backwards one. The mini, I'd say probably is about the size of a...
Inside diameter, about a 50-cent piece.
A golf ball? Or is this bigger than a golf ball?
It's bigger than a golf ball. The whole thing?
The whole thing.
Like a hockey puck?
Yeah, about the size of a hockey puck. Or a Hostess cupcake. A ding dong.
Yeah. A tennis ball,
Tennis
yes.
ball, yeah. Yeah, thank you. Yes, a tennis ball. So we've got, okay, let's start over. I'm going to take the micro out. I want to look up retailing PuffCuffs in mine. We do offer wholesale. So if you go to our website and click on the wholesale tab, you can apply for a wholesale account. Okay, I'm going to be looking crazy for a second because I took it out. So let's start over. We've got the micro.
That's a golf ball.
This is a 50-cent piece.
Oh. Sorry.
The micro, 50-cent piece. About the size of a 50-cent piece. When you gather your ponytail base in your hand is smaller than this, or this size, this is the one you want to use. The micro. This is the mini. About the size of a tennis ball or a Hostess cupcake. A ding dong. Yes, micro 50-cent piece. Mini is the tennis ball. So that's if you still can have your fingers touch when you're gathering your ponytail. This is at the base of your ponytail. The junior, it's about the size of your palm. So when you gather your ponytail, if your fingers don't touch together, then you want to use the junior. And then we got the biggest one, which is our original. This is when you gather your ponytail and it takes two hands to hold the base of your ponytail. When this is the base of your ponytail, then you want to use this one, which is the original. Okay, ladies and gents, hopefully there's a couple men out there. That's it for today. We have 6 minutes left. If there's anything you want me to redo or if you have any questions, yes, original size is both hands together. If you go to our website, of course, thepuffcuff.com, we have, if you go to the how it works page, we have created a natural hair quiz, which you answer a series of questions. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom of the how it works page, you go all the way down to the page. Sorry, I was reading some comments. At the bottom of the page, we have a hair type quiz. You answer a series of questions, and then at the end, the quiz tells you what your hair type is. And not only does it tell you what your hair type is, it'll suggest which PuffCuffs to use for your hair type. But it's just giving you a guide. What we tell you is you need to experiment. We created the PuffCuff for versatility, but there are so many people that have used it in really creative ways. We made them in different sizes to give you more styling versatility. So don't think that one size, that's all you need. One size may all be all you need, but you want all of them to give you the most versatility and styling options that can be out there. So thank you again for tuning in. And it's hot in here, and I'm having a yes, get the family pack. I'm having a hot flash. But the family pack comes with, I'll describe it. The family pack comes with all the sizes. Oh, hey, San Antonio. Thank you so much for giving the love. We only are available on our website at this point. What we're asking you is, we have a where to buy page. This is something new, a new promotion that we're coming up on. We have a where to buy page, and on the where to buy page, we have a downloadable form called the store request form, where you can fill it out and take it to your local, store, wherever you buy your beauty supply products, hair products. Of course, the typical neighborhood beauty supply, that's not, they're probably not even going to look at it twice, because most of their products are not sourced from the USA. But if you take it to Target, Walgreens, CVS, Walmart, take that form to your store manager and request that they start carrying the PuffCuff. So again, that's on our website, thepuffcuff.com. Go to the where to buy page, which is actually located on the footer of the home page. Oh, awesome, Trinidad Tobago. Yes, spread the word. That's where my girl, Bless Nelly, she is just spreading the word about the PuffCuff over there, and you guys are really awesome at supporting us. So I'm sorry, but go to the where to buy page, where to buy link. You find that link all the way down at the bottom of the page. Click there, and then you'll see the store request form link on the where to buy page. The other thing is, if you're not signed up on our website, sign up soon, because we have a special bonus coming in the next couple of days. But if you are not following us on social media, or if you are not, just read it for me. If you're not signed up on our email list, you won't get notified of it. So make sure you're following us and make sure you're on our email list. All right, love you guys. Blessed. What does it say? Peace and hair grease. Love you guys, and we'll talk to you in April. Oh my God, spring is sprung. All right, take care. Be blessed, everybody. Bye-bye.